Hello everyone, this is Tammy. Today I'd like to show you some tricks and tips I use when I am designing something. So let's get started. First, I just need some basic shapes. So I have Georgian basic shapes here, and I'm going to get this square. Now I'm going to click on a bunch of them because they come into the mat as a group and I don't have to duplicate them. So right now they came in at 1 inch. I'm going to change that to 0.65. Okay, now let's ungroup them, and I'm going to be using the part of the mat that has the line going across it. I'm using it like a ruler, and I'm also using my other grid lines every inch. So I'm making it big enough so that I can see it, and let's start on this line. I'm moving these to touch this line and this line on every inch. So, and like I said, they're big enough for me to see. I actually have to line those up. It's hard to do it. It is a little tedious. It is hard to do it for a video. The way I have to look at the screen. Okay, but they're pretty close. Well, this one I need to move over a little. Okay, and this one. This one's down a little. Okay, the reason I chose this size, I will show you. Okay, now I'm going to click on my cursor down here, and I'm going to go back to the mat, and this time I'm going to just get 5, and then I'm going to bring them back in. Now I'm going to make these squares, and I do not have my real dial size on. I'm not sure. I was just playing around. You can do these at most sizes you'll see when I'm finished with my project. So I'm going to make them 2.75, and let's ungroup them, and I'm going to bring them up here, and I'm going to put them on the line. I'm going to kind of try to center it above 3 of them. Then I'm going to skip 1, and I'm going to center them above. Guess I won't be able to use that many here. Guess I'm doing it a little bigger than I did earlier. Okay, I guess I have some extras. Okay, I think I'll just delete those for right now. Now, what I'm going to do is group the bottom together. So I'm going to click on my group, and I'm going to click each one of these little squares. Okay, now I'm going to hit my advance and hit my copy. Okay, now I'm going to move them. Let me get a hold of them. Okay, now I'm going to move them up here, and I'm going to try to get them in about the same place. Okay, there. Now I could do one more square, or a rectangle. This actually would be the rectangle. Let's go to the mat and get another square. Now I can take off the link to make it any size. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make it about 7 inches in height. So let's click on the 7. And length, we're going to have to go, width I should say, we'll just go 11.5. Okay, and what I would do is just place, you know what, I'm going to go 12 on here. Okay, and I would just place it evenly above here. I could probably go 6.5. Okay. Okay, so now I want to group this all together. So I'm going to hit my group, and I'm going to remember everything will be blue. Oh, that all went blue together because I already had that grouped. Okay, and that should all go. Because I already had those grouped, I just clicked on one. Now it's all grouped together. Now I have to click off of this so to have it all grouped. Now the reason I grouped this together, if I didn't, I couldn't do this. I couldn't move it around, and I couldn't make it smaller. So, okay, I'm just using my little arrows here, the lower one, to make it smaller. So let's see if we can zoom in here and see what I did. So I actually made the Tim Holtz similar, or any Sizzix, any of the film strips. And you can make them any size. Sometimes it's really difficult to start out as small as you want and to end up with the size you want. But if you group it together, that's a trick. Starting out big and grouping it together, you can get any size that you want. And so I'll show you what I've done. I actually copied the big one and cut it out. Then I also have cut out the smaller, and I've actually saved it on my other layers. I just created this layer to show you, and I will show you what I did, and I'll show you what I'm going to use on a mini book page. Okay, here is the big one that I cut out. I cut this out before I, made it smaller, and again, I could cut more off of the width if I didn't like the big rectangle. And then here's the piece that I made small, and I made this to go in a mini book. So I hope you liked it, but those are just some of the tricks that you can do. You can start out by making your objects bigger, using those lines as guides, and then grouping it together. If I would have welded it together, it wouldn't have cut out the little squares that I wanted in my film strip. So I could also have put something here. Sometimes you put part of a circle here and make some lines. Right here looks cute. There's all kinds of things you could do. But that's my project. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.